Welcome back to our message from our Divine Compassionate Guides. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to live, speak, and seek the truth in all forms to help reconnect humanity to its highest form of authenticity. Today, I am pulling from the Gateway of Light Activation cards by Kyle Gray, and this message will be followed by a guided meditation. As always, my intention is these messages will help heal and serve you in the most appropriate and divine way. So today, our message is Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, and Great Lessons. Well, I feel like that is quite appropriate to what we're going through, especially with all these alignments and all the things happening that we are going through great lessons in this point, and this is a time for us to up level. Let's dive into the message and get right into the meditation. The Halls of Learning are also known as the Great Halls, an etheric retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge. They are a training space for all souls, including those on earth, spiritual guides, and those between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, and mediums over the years, and have been described as giant, somewhat Goliath university building with marble flooring, spiral staircase, a tall bookcase, and some have said these halls are home to the Akashic records. I can confirm that they have wondered if they're connected to the halls of amenity, and these are actually two different places. Ultimately, this etheric retreat is an ancient mystery school and is particularly powerful for those who are opening up their psychic and clairvoyant abilities. If this gateway comes to you often, it brings confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening. Also, the idea of an ancient mystery school in the astral realms seems familiar. There's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or between incarnation. These great halls are held within the heart of Source and are a projection of the Divine's mind of infinite intelligence. When we visit them, we are connecting directly to the wisdom of Source. And our message, that you are on the path of great learning. Spiritual beings are drawing close to support you. If you are facing challenges or difficult circumstances, or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you're still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, call on Source and your guides to reveal to you the pattern, trauma, and wound that has contributed to the challenge. If you aren't experiencing this challenging energy, the reason is that you've made huge progress in your spiritual journey. So much so that your perspective have shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The Halls of Learning Gateway indicates that your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. So really, we're being confirmed that those that are coming across this message, those that are listening to it, you are on that spiritual path. You are growing, you are changing, and you are going in the right direction. Whether there's been challenges, if you haven't, that's wonderful. However, I feel the majority of us keep getting challenged. So when you think you've gone over one challenge, there's a new challenge that comes across. And I feel like the majority of us are going to be going through different challenges. And this is our time to review what we're learning, reflect on it, and really hold the ground for the spiritual, for our spiritual development, for the spirit that this divine activation that is coming. We're in between, or we're going to be going through the eclipse periods. We're starting that. We can already feel this energy. We've had so many different, moons and astrological alignments that haven't been seen in hundreds of thousands of years. This is such a divine time that we need to spiritually up level, and we are up leveling. So this is that confirmation. Keep doing what you're doing, and let's dive into this meditation. So allow yourself to take this moment to close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in, a beautiful, deep, expansive breath. Slow, gentle exhale. Another beautiful, deep, expansive breath, letting the entire torso expand. Exhale. It's finding our stillness and calmness. We'll do one more deep, full breath here. And as we let go of this breath, we're going to bring our focus for a moment to our heart center. We're going to take a moment to be grateful. Grateful of the spiritual progression we've gone through. Grateful for our family, the divine guides, our health, the healing, whatever it is. Just take a minute right now at the heart center and send out your gratitude to your spirit guides, consciousness, source, your guides. Thanking them and yourself, your higher self, for doing this work and being grateful for this moment and this opportunity. And we'll let that slowly start to go. As we come through our next breath, we're going to find ourselves in the desert. We wiggle our toes, we see the sand below our feet. We feel this beautiful warm sand. It's a sunny day, but it's not too hot. It's not too hot. It's that beautiful temperature. We see a palm tree off in a distance. And when we look in front of us, not too far away, is a great pyramid. We mindfully start to take some steps towards it. We're being called towards the pyramid. As we gently get closer and closer, we see how huge, beautiful, and mysterious this pyramid is. It has great information, great knowledge that has been hidden from us within its walls. As we continue, we approach the bottom of the pyramid. Take a moment to look up and see how divinely beautiful this building is. And as we appreciate it, we notice a doorway opens right in front of us. And we're being called to enter this beautiful, great pyramid. We start to walk forward. And as we walk forward, the tunnel illuminates. We see the lights on the walls start to activate as we go forward into the pyramid. Each step gets more illuminated. We start to see that there's an end to this walkway. And as we come to the end of the walkway, we step forward through another entrance. And the entire inside of the pyramid completely glows. We are in the great halls of learning. We can see all the books everywhere. There's ancient scrolls, books. It's almost a shimmering of knowledge everywhere we look. And it goes on and on. And when we look up, we might see through the top of the pyramid that it continues. There's just so much information. The Akashic records, the ancient memories, the ancient knowledge. All of it is here. We gently start to walk right into the middle of the room, surrounded by all of this information. Take a deep breath in, you wiggle your toes, and feel yourself grounded here in the middle of these beautiful halls of learning. And you internally say, Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing to me the pattern of traumas and wounds that has created this lesson, so I can heal it once and for all. Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, thank you for revealing patterns, traumas, and wounds that have created lessons so that I can heal it once and for all. Source and wisdom keepers of the halls of learning, Thank you for revealing this pattern, trauma, wounds that have been creating these lessons for us so we can heal it once and for all. And as we do that final internal repetition, we notice a beautiful golden light coming right from the top of the pyramid. It starts to gently caress through the crown of our head, starts to activate each one of our chakras through the crown, the third eye, the throat, to the heart center, that gratitude center, down a few inches to our solar plexus, past our belly button, to the sacral, to the tailbone and the root chakra, and into the floor of the halls of learning. We are being activated. All the divine ancient knowledge is coming into us. The lessons we are here to learn are being shown. And this ancient knowledge that we are ready to connect with is being given to us. And we stand here, well, only for a moment, as we allow this energy to activate all our chakras, start to rewrite our DNA, and bring us into full alignment. This divine energy work is changing us and assisting as we have been going through this beautiful spiritual journey. It's here to assist us as we continue. We take another deep breath in and it completely fills us. We feel ourselves completely enveloped with this beautiful golden, twinkly light of knowledge, spirit, and the divine. Our gifts are being developed. Our gifts are being activated. Our gifts are being fine-tuned. And as we take the next breath in, we notice that the light gently starts to dissipate from us. We're still glowing with this beautiful activation. The light starts to recede back towards the top of the pyramid. We feel that all this ancient knowledge that are here within these walls of learning and the halls of learning has been given to us. It's within us and within our DNA for us to activate as we continue activating and fine-tuning our spiritual gifts. We wiggle our toes. We know our work here is done for this moment. And with a beautiful smile, we start to walk back to the hall that we came through. Before we step into the tunnel, the hallway, we look back with our appreciation and gratitude, thanking the halls of learning for this beautiful activation. And then we step into the tunnel, into the hallway. Again, it's being lit as we walk through it. We find ourselves that there's the exit. We see the sand, the outside, and we step through the portal, and it gently closes behind us. As we step back into the sand, we feel ourselves grounded once again, happy, connected, and in tuned. We start to walk away from the pyramid. We find ourselves back in our room, back in our body, back here in this moment. There's absolutely no rush. We start to make sure we're fully present and back to our body before we continue for our day. Spend as much time as you like in this beautiful relaxation, allowing yourself to resonate with this divine activation, upgrade, and spiritual gift. Focus. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Stretch any way that feels appropriate as we continue with our day. And as always, I hope this was the most helpful for you, help heals and serves you. Please do like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with all of my card readings. And until tomorrow, Namaste.